to homework here. We go over to the Harmony Place in Monterey, which you might notice that you see all photographs. Pull that up, same picture, and that's one of one. Close the gallery, meaning that's the only photograph. Further we cruise down to things like, let's see, here's meet the staff. Let's do that. And we have a Dr. Mark Schwartz. Let's see if that's intelligible to you all. And he has joined the staff of Masters and Johnson Institute, where he served as the Director of Workshops, Director of Research, and Executive Director. And interesting enough, Lori Galperin, the only other person that they have there that they list as their team, just one note here, is graduated with a degree in social work from Tulane University, New Orleans, Louisiana. That will come back to us later. Back to Jeffrey Schwartz. And you notice a lot of different things here. I was responsible for the opening, licensing, and credentialing, which involved two different state departments, and certification for national accreditation throughout this entity. That I still have to look into. But in an administrative capacity, I served as CEO, Executive Director, and Administrator of 4 different residential drug, alcohol, mental health treatment centers and 2 diseating programs. What happened to these centers here? Where did they go that he was CEO? That begs the question. Now, if we just were to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I believe, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and I'll come back to these doctors, 29, 30, 31, and 32. I overcounted because, including Jeffrey Schwartz, there's 31 people they show as being their team, none of whom are there on site. None of them. You look at this gentleman here, and now as a psychiatrist, if you dump into his situation, which I looked him up on site, he professes to be a telepsychiatrist, board certified psychiatrist, practicing psychiatry and so forth, USC, and boy, the pedigree of these people are amazing. They go on, and it's like, who could be that bitching, But telepsych, with online telepsych, we hope to reach more people that need treatment, especially while homebound. And I Googled that to see just how effective that could be, but why would this gentleman be on staff? And that maybe wasn't used when I could have used that. And I'm going to get to that later. Back to the physicians. This gentleman here has 4 practices, 5. Look at that pedigree. This guy is the king of the world. He's got so much, pedigree and everything like that. But when I Googled all his locations, he's got 4 along the Southern California coast, 2 in New Jersey, I believe. Yeah, New Jersey, employing 4 physicians there and so forth. Who could be in all those places at once, still be a physician at Harmon Place? Dr. Lisa Benya, MD, physician. Okay, I Googled her. I'll just save you the homework here. But bottom line, she's listed in Malibu, as is Dr. Stanley, MD. Dr. Clifford Fellman, psychiatrist, he does his business by, telephone and whatnot. He wasn't associated to Malibu, but you notice he is, she is, and this is an interesting note that'll come up later. But when I dumped into all her, what she really does is she's into skin conditioning things and Botox and whatnot, and she has practice. But yet to read her pedigree that, board certified internist and a broader scope to include more serious and chronic conditions, including addiction. And I noticed that when I go into these people's backgrounds, now this gentleman here, which you don't see his picture, that always begs a question there. Dr. Ryan Peterson, what he is a pain specialist at the Valley Restoration Center, graduated from George Washington, and it goes on to, give all his accolades. But basically, anesthesiologist and pain medicine. That's what he did. Long track record and vast experience, successful alleviating chronic pain. Now, what does that have to do with rehabilitation for alcohol and drugs? See, but in the end, then he became a diplomatic American board, but yet embraces an approach to this would go away. They always say in the end that they're approaching, and this comes up all the time. This lady here for Harmony Place, go online, embraces. You see, you can't see, but approaches treatment centers. So in all the homework I've done on all these individuals that aren't around, because why would they need? Okay, I'm going to stop.